again, how are we? We on? We're on. You know it's busy when people are still coming in at 12:30 and they're parking the cars on J. You know, car park full. I didn't quite go all the way down, so, but he stopped. There you go. But yeah, parking the cars on J, no, that's J. So yeah, so this is the Enchanted Village reception kind of car park, but this is the last resort of car parks, this is. So yeah, but why would you come at 12:30? I don't know, I don't get it. I know they're open till 7, so it might be working. So yeah. So yeah, I have had a notification. Somebody has let me know it had fell off, but somebody has been fobbed off. Well, they haven't been fobbed off. I need to change it round because people think they get fobbed off when they get a fob, but you haven't been fobbed off because you've got the fob. In my opinion, you get fobbed off if you go and you can't find it and it's gone. But that's my 2p worth. But it can be either way, can't it? So, what we got on cracking off on this one? Well, let's get in. The mammoth task of getting in, walking up, might do the monorail, and then I'll go through all the updates. Got a bit of an update here for you already. Evening, how are you? See what we can do with these flips. You know, them flips, I don't know. So, yeah, not your average snack, theme park snack, eh? So, on that note, I'll see you in the park. Try, I might do a bin update, a death trap bin update. Not done one for a while down here, have we? So, on that note, I'll see you in a minute. Trot. Hello again, and just as I turn the corner, here we go, another death trap. We've got some rocks fell down, so the place is falling apart. Look, death trap. There you go. So, but there was another one. I've been sent in because you can send things in, you know, on Instagram to the Phalanx. I can't even say it now. Phalanx. It'll come to me. Phalanx Quality Control HQ, that's the one. Yeah, so you can send them in on Instagram or Twitter if you're desperate. Yeah, send a picture in. If you really, if to be ideal, you want one closer and one far away so people know where it is. But you can send them in anonymously. I won't say anything. So if you do work at the park, no one will know. And then yeah, you can send them in. Yeah, because I'm not here all the time, am I? So on that note, so there's another one, and we'll get up to. We'll go in the main entrance today. So I'll probably get the monorail. And see you in a bit, because we need to check the E, don't we? Is it the E? No, the E's fine. It's the O. Oh dear. So on that note, see you in a minute. Draw. Hello again, and also over the course of the next week, next video, I'll give you tips. If you go into Florida, if you do Florida, give you some tips. I'll get you some tips in this one, mainly what apps to have on your phone and what to do for your tickets and everything. So we'll go through that a bit later on. So on that note, here from the Desperately Needs a Paint fountain. There you go. So on that note, see you at the bin. Has been. Trial. Hello again, how are we? I think we need a bit of bin positioning because that's not doing its job, is it there? So I'll get that on Twitter. It's not doing its job. So on that note, see you in a bit. It's a jump to the left and a step to the right. There you go. So don't know who's moved that, but it's not doing its job, and it's not protecting them because the brick eaters haven't been out. So I don't know. Draw. Hello again. Still abandoned. Number 1 Tower Street, here you go. There you go, abandoned. No, that's it. You've had your month's notice that it's not here anymore. Nothing to say, nothing to see here, nothing to say. Go down to the box office. So, abandoned, boom. Barren wasteland, I tell you. Oh, here he is. Evening. There he is, look at that. Got a notification I can't see now, there you go. He's watching. So I might have to get a seagull is watching card. He's on the prowl. What's he going to do? Who knows? Right, and then also, like I say, people have been sending it in to the Phalanx Quality Control. I think they've done it already. That was quick. Where is it? I need to get rid of the barriers. I can't even see the repair. Where's the repair on that? Or did they just slide it in? They've done well with that. Where's the... There's a bit gone there, look. Gone over there. But where's the... That wasn't like that yesterday. They could have took the barriers down. And where's that gone? It was in the middle. Oh, is it there? Oh. Oh, they've done that well, haven't they? I think it was there, look. They've done that well. Look at that. I'm sure it was there. No messing. Well, if you've done it, I suppose it's got to dry, hasn't it? Then they can go. So another one for you. But that was done, I think that's done within 24 hours. I don't know how long it's been here, but quite a death trap in themselves, them barriers. Anyone trips over that, and they'll be goner. Flat on the face. Boom. Gone. He's still here, look. He's still watching, look. He's watching. Aren't you? I'm watching you and all. There you go. Here he is. I'm watching you. Watching. I've got you. Got you. I've got you. I can see you. He's watching. The seagull is watching. So, yeah. So, right. Get on to the topic of this one for you. That we've, again, all of a sudden these ideas, or it's just something sparks it. Not necessarily my idea, but we'll go with it. But I'm sure we can run something with it. But we'll just do this intro bit. We've got the Minecraft frogs. There you go. Minecraft frogs as usual. So there's not a lot of updates, but there's a bit of Scarefest news, isn't there now? That was all released while I was away. Not sure what to think, but I gave up with Scarefest here ages ago. Just gave up with it. Because all these external events can do a lot better. They've got a bit more free reign than these used to have. Can do what they want within reason. So, right, let's check the brolly situation and the barriers. We'll obviously give up with the paninis. So, we've got good news. All the brollies are up. Brollies have been reinstated. Brollies have been reinstated and the barriers are out. There you go. Faith has been restored. The e-stop hasn't been pressed. So there you go, look at that. The barriers are still out and the brollies are still up, even though it's not that sunny. So on that note, we're going to start this topic, this one. Is it topic? I don't know, but we'll start it anyway. So on that note, see you in a bit. Ta-ra! Hello again and welcome to the Crystal Peacock, a one-off pilot show of the spin-off Crystal Maze. So, but here at Towers. So, and then basically, I've not quite thought of the rules, but you've got to get through the different zones, accumulating crystals. I said a crystal, there you go, which is worth 5 seconds a time in something, not the crystal dome, but that's going to be thought about soon. There you go, there's a crystal. That's what a crystal looks like. So it gets you 5 seconds of time. But on the way to each zone, you got to avoid the death traps and the seagulls. Clearly, look, the seagulls. So this is the Crystal Peacock. So yeah, 5 seconds of time. Yeah, that's it. That was on the way, I'm thinking. So the more crystals you got, the more time you've got to get out of the car park before the barrier shuts. You know, so you validated your parking, but you've only got so long to get out. There you go, look at that, bargain. So on that note, we're going to start with the first zone. And obviously done a bit of editing for this to make it a bit more funny for you. So on that note, to CBeebies Land. Ta-ra! I'll see you there. Ta-ra! The Crystal Peacock. Ta-ra! Hello again. So I've just done a lap of CBeebies Land, which has gained me a crystal. I'll get out of my pocket. Magic. There you go. You don't need to do much to gain crystals in this game. But there's a death trap down here, so like I say, you've got to avoid the death traps. How can something so simple of losing a star become a death trap? It's crazy. There you go, look, careful, careful, careful. And the other one's the same, that's lost 2 stars as well. And then, you know, and then it becomes a death trap. Somebody could easily trip over that, look. So there you go, something so simple. So 5 seconds of time, and I don't know what yet, but you know, on the lawns or something, like I say, 5 seconds of time, something. So, well, Richard O'Brien, it is a good one for you. Comment below, Richard O'Brien or Ed Tudor Pole. Classic or new one? A Brian de Barbway or whatever. Yeah, no. I'll give you the 3 options when they rebooted it. But yeah, Richard O'Brien, Ed Tudor Pole, or which are our daddy, you know what I mean. Answers down below for us. And on that note, time for the next zone. I think it's the X sector. Ta-ra! Hello again, here's Oblivion, currently closed, boom, closed. So we made it to X sector and we gain another crystal, so that's 5 seconds of time in the Crystal Dome. It might be the Crystal Dome, I don't know, who knows. So, but like I say, you got to avoid the death traps along the way. That one's getting quite bad now. So yeah, it doesn't, these death traps don't do it justice on the video, but when you look at it actually live yourself, that doesn't look bad on film, but it looks worse in person. So there you go. So 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Right. And I didn't say about automatic lock-ins, did I, as well? So any pictures of fire panels, it's an automatic lock-in. I like that one. People will get that, hopefully. There you go. I like that one. So, and then you have to buy a crystal to get you out. Cost you a crystal then. So on that note, I won't play the clip. We're not on to the next one because I haven't got the area on the map. But we're going to talk about Peacock Pin and Scarefest. So on that note, tripping on sunshine. On that note, see you at Hex. Hex is exit. Ta-ra! Boom, closed. Hello again, just walking up the path for the Altonville Mines, the queue line, back again for 2026. When will they get rid of this one? Don't matter to me, I don't do them anymore. Because I've given up with Scarefest at this place a long time ago. But we might try the new one, which is the Curator, the final exhibition, is it? The final exhibit. So they've linked that with that, but I'm not happy with the location. It's a shame they couldn't do that in the towers, but oh well. But we'll see. I'll wait until people go on it. It's about 12 quid on its own. I'm still waiting for them to invite me to the invitation. Because I didn't do that because I wasn't invited. So on that note, we'll get to Hex's exits. Ta-ra! And we'll do a bit of peacock pin resetting for you and announce the winner of round 3. Ta-ra! Hello again, how are we? How are you? So yeah, at Hex's exit down the bottom end. Do miss scare mazes in this area queuing, because it used to be quite good when it was you know, when the mazes were good, but they're not changed enough in my opinion. So, and you know, it's just like boom, done. But like I say, I've given up with Scarefest here for a long time ago. So yeah, quite pricey as far as I was aware. I think somebody said about £99 with a ticket and the extras. It's going to cost you, that's without any discount. So obviously I won't go into all the pricing, it's all on the website on that one. So, but it's solid. It's good that they're not getting rid of anything, you know, any free ones. So we've still got Berry Grounds. Still got the other one, which I can't quite remember. Edge of the Forest is still there, and then there's another free one, isn't there? Can't quite remember, something Woods, I think. It's up by 13, isn't it? But it will come back to me. So we've got two, I think there's two walkthroughs, and then you've got Mine Tours, Final Exhibit, Amigos down here, Edge of the Forest, but you only can go to the edge, no further. Not done that one yet, so I might do that one, we'll see. But like I say, I've done these 20 years, and as it's gone on each year, like I say, it's better to go to all these external ones, because they can do a bit better. Here they've got to make it family friendly within reason now. What we could do with another subspecies back, to be fair. Since that went, we're not quite. Oh, they've shut the. They're not going to come down here, but they've shut the door. I wondered how they stopped them coming down here. Because even if I sit here, they still come straight down. Look, come down here, come straight down the path. But they've shut that door now, and then they let you go through the. Make you go through the conservatory. So, without further ado, I'm going to cross over to Dean, the non-live Dean, who's in his bedroom. Not the place I wanted to do it. I might actually do a screen recording the next one, but I do like that feature, the wheelofnames.com or whatever it is, or .co.uk, whatever the URL is. But it's the Wheel of Names. And while this plays, I'm going to have some of these flips, to be fair. I'm going to have some. So I thought I'll get some, £1.50. Get the flips out, flips area, chocolate. They are quite nice, to be fair. You know, I used to have them, you know, after a park day in Orlando. Some salted pretzels, and that's all I ever used to buy them. Just at Orlando. But yeah, while this is live at the other place, or the other bedroom location, Dean 8001 bedroom. Don't normally let you in there though, because there's all sorts in there. Three-legged animals and all sorts. Fluffy's in there somewhere. So yeah. So without further ado, I'm going to cross over live, or not so live, to pre-recorded Dean, that's the one, and he's going to go through the winner of round 3 of Peacock Pin. So on that note, while that's happening, I'm going to have some of these, and then I think he's going to pass back to me, so I'll see you in a minute. Ta-ra, ta-ra, pre-recorded Dean, ta-ra. Hello and welcome to Peacock Pin, the results show, round 3. So as you can see, I've messed about with this wheel that's currently spinning, well, in its default mode. So, right, without further ado, so basically I've had a play with this. It's all ready to go. So I'm going to turn you round so you can see it. So ideally I could do this on an iPad, couldn't I? And then import it in, which is better rather than on a laptop. But we'll go with this way first. I don't want to lose all my changes. So I'll flip you round. I've not said that, but I have said that for a while because it wasn't long ago I said it. Flip you round, and then we'll click to spin and see who's going to win Peacock Pin. that rhymes, doesn't it? So without further ado, I'll split you round, flip you round, and we'll get spinning. And I honestly haven't messed about with the settings. It's hilarious. Draw. Split you round. You ready? Draw. Hello again, and welcome to Peacock Pin, the result show, round 3. So without further ado, let's get this spinning. Here's your mouse cursor. Shall we get started? In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There you go, after that lovely chime. I'm not set that at all. We have a winner, number 7. So if you have spreadsheet sequence number 7, contact me please on the email that you've just had. Not just had, because I'm not going to send, this won't be out till Tuesday, Wednesday. But yeah, that you should have had, if you spreadsheet sequence number 7, you have won. So there you go, you've won the Dean 8001 goodies. So on that note, just a quick one, and I'll pass you back to Dean. Dean is at Towers again, so I'll pass you back live back to Towers. See you in a bit. Ta-ra! Thanks for that pre-recorded, Dean. Right, we're back live back. Well done and congratulations to spreadsheet sequence number 7. There it is. I'll put it in there for you. Big 7. So yeah, congratulations to you. You're a winner of Peacock Pin round 3. So I hope you've been looking round 4. So we'll put that back in again because I made it. So we've reset the pin. So I'm going to put that in now for you. Reset the pin. So the pin has been reset for round 4. So the link is in the description. The Peacock is watching.co.uk/pin for round 4. So 4 different peacocks will show. I might put you in a sound. I might put you in a sound for 2 of them, and I'll let you find the others. But I might be generous. We'll see. If I can come up with, if I can find some unusual sounds, I might put a giraffe in. A giraffe. There you go. So we'll see. On that one, we'll come up with some inventive sounds for you when the peacock is displayed. 4 digits. That's the pin. Go on the link in the description. which is on the peacockiswatching.co.uk/pin. Click the link in that page. That will go to a red page because the pesky peacocks put a pin on it, hence Peacock, the name Peacock pin. Can't make it up, can you? So simple. And then put that in, press unlock, and that will go back to my website on a secret URL. Fill the form out and you could be winning some Dean 8001 goodies. Yay! Get the applause in, get the woos in. I might have to put that sound effect in. So, like I say, while pre-recorded Dean's been on, I've been having a munch on them. So yeah, not your average theme park snack. So, and not your average adhesive either, from what I've been seeing. Oh, well. So on that note, we'll still not get to the next location, but it's still not on the map. Not done very well with Mr. Anonymous, has he, with this map, when you put a few areas on it. So yeah, we're going to have a look at the clocks, see the clocks on, see if Project Horizon's on. So, can't remember whether I recorded anything in Acceptor now. Oh, I did, yes. Oblivion shut, Death Trap. And yeah, and I don't think they're going ahead with the planning application now. They're doing something else. Well, they've kiboshed that idea. Where submission and enterprise was meant to be a Scarefest attraction, but it's not happened. So, on that note, we'll see you soon. Ta-ra. Obviously, I won't put in the clip because I'll be at World of Honk Honk. There you go. See you in a minute. Ta-ra. See what's cracking off up there. Fountain Square area. Ta-ra. Hello again, how are we? No, the clock's not right. 6:05, just after 6:05. And it is actually 2:15. Salute at 2:15 where it's 17 minutes past. But you'll get that if you know, you know. Salute at 2:15. YouTube sensation. God, that's going back a bit, that is, isn't it? So yeah, no new round here. Dilapidated World of Davy Williams, can't say that name. Voldemort, you know, you can't say it. So dilapidated World of Davy Williams, there you go. Boom, get the bulldozers in. End of the season, gone. So yeah, not a lot to say about that. So yeah, you got the Land of the Dead, Migos of the Afterlife coming back as usual, and Trick or Treat Town. Cost you an arm and a leg just for some penny sweets. You may as well just go to the your shop and buy a bag of Haribo and say, here you go, kids. There you go. Cut out the middleman. You know, so yeah. I hope to see the torches back on, so hopefully we can get the fire torches back. That's the only time they get used now, so it'd be nice to see them back. And obviously burial grounds have got theirs. So yeah, still no happening with this building. Absolutely useless. So we've done the work, but we're still not going to use it. So maybe for next year, who knows? So yeah, but it does need a massive tart up, that does, before it does open. Who's that? So on that note, I'm going to go, and I'm going to see you, or I'll go that way actually, just in case there's anything down that way regarding where all the eater is. So I'll see you in a minute, and I'll see you at the fountain. Ta-ra. Hello again, how are we? Evening. I do like that smell. It's back. Let me get it. I do like it. It can't just be thingamabob. Can't just be smoke fluid, but it's not normal smoke fluid, shall we say? But yeah, Dean likes that smell. Smelt it before. It's definitely on. It might just be a smell pod, to be fair, but yeah, it's on. The house is on fire. Well, no barbecues, please. No barbecues. So on that note, we'll go and have another look at the maglock. I still can't believe they've done that. Honestly, the Peacock is definitely watching for that. It took them a while, but I mean, what? To be fair, again, how big of an ask was that? You know, it should have been done when it reopened. Oh look, that's loose. Just put it, tighten the bolt on. Not hard, not hard. So we're going to have a look. Ta-ra! Hello again. How are we? Evening. You all right? And just to let you know, just a bit of an update on the illegal coke. I've looked in the fridge and it looks like they're all right. They're legal. So we're legal. There's a legal coke now, not illegal. So there was an illegal coke in there which was purchased a while back. But yeah, they look like they're legal now because I can read them. So it just say original. There was not one word of English on them cokes. But yeah, definitely legal now, so we're all right. So on that note, we'll get down to the mag lock for you. Ta-ra! Hello again. So now they didn't like them up there, the A4 pieces of paper. So here it is in the flesh. Still can't believe it. It's hilarious. It makes me laugh. It just shows the peacock is watching, doesn't it? So they're down here now. So you've got 13 a Rita Bear. Still £16. I still think that they should be £13 in my opinion. You've got a trophy. If you want a trophy, they're only a £5. Bargain. There you go. So now, I didn't say anything about this, did I? Regarding, I've just played it. But where are we? So for being in the area for about a couple of seconds, I've earned myself another crystal. There you go, being in the dark forest. 5 seconds of time in something, we don't know what. So yeah, so there you go. So that's dark forest for you. 70-minute wait for the Ode 13, and Rita's shut. So I think it's only just gone down. There's people in the queue as far as I'm aware. So yeah, so we're getting round. So Skyride's open, I believe. Oh, he's just gone in the bunker. Come on, can I have a reset, please? The bunker's got too hot. So I'll need a reset, please. So on that note, so that's your dark forest walkthrough. Ta-ra! Hello again. So while we transition between the two different areas down the back of the dark forest, I might get some tips for you and what to do. Again, there's nothing really changed, but just some tips for Orlando. If you ever want to go and you go in and you want to think, what do I need? So it is best to get your phone all prepped, logged in. Make sure you got all your passwords, just in case it logs you out. So just be prepared for all that. So I'm doing Disney this trip, so I think you have to use the website first. So if you go Traction Tickets, you're getting a reference number, which is on the barcode at the side and at the top. But you must use the website first, and obviously get a login. So you can't just use the app. There might be a link, but I think you have to use the website. My experience, whatever, Disney experience. Once you've done that, it'll then you can add it, and I like this. So once you've added your tickets to the app, you can then download a wallet on your phone on Apple Pay, and then obviously that'll get you in, so you can use that way. Set express mode, so you don't need none of this double tapping or anything. Just present your phone, boom, done. It won't need to be unlocked. It's on my watch as well, so when you hop in, done. Universal's quite straightforward. There's a big long barcode number, so when you get the PDF, edge of the forest, you get the big long PDF, just copy and paste that, bang that into your app, obviously log in, and then you've got your QR code on your app on your phone. So if you do rush out on your first day, you're not going to have forgot your tickets, but obviously make sure you've got data. Evening, they're in the vlog now. Evening, there they are, they're in the vlog. So you've not forgot your tickets. Sometimes they don't load, so make sure you're either on your data. If it doesn't load on their Wi-Fi, which is really good, It cannot work sometimes. It's not 100% reliable, but 9 times out of 10 it's alright. And like I say, Today Cafe at Universal Studios, the upload speed hasn't been throttled, it's literally gone. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to go. So, and I'll carry on. I might be able to get you a bit more. So see you in a minute. Drop. Hello, I'm back. Right, I'm back. So it should be uninterrupted now. So like I say, so then you can add your Halloween Horror Night tickets and everything into the app. This is for Universal. You can set up Universal Pay, but it's not as important now. So it is actually. If you want to use mobile ordering, you've got to put a card on there. So you just need to put a card in your wallet, because obviously there's no tapu now. It pooed off, gone. So it's not as much links regarding Volcano Bay anymore. I need to go back there. I've not done that for a long time, even if I just chill. But we didn't do it, and I've not done it for about 2 or 3 visits now. So there's no tapu. So you just put your card on there, and then obviously if for some reason the card reader at that station's broken, you can use Universal Pay, and then all that does is charge your card. Make sure that it's a card that has got 0% foreign FX fees. You don't want to be charging yourself 3% on top of the currency conversion rate. So name a couple. You've got Monzo Flex credit card, or Monzo normal card won't charge you. Any of the banks that you get charged a little fee. So the reward card now is free at NatWest and RBS, and that costs you £2 a month. Oh dear. And what else is there? There's loads of cards. Just evening. They're in the vlog. They're in the vlog now. There they are. Evening. So yeah, loads of cards. But just make sure there's lots of credit cards that obviously will charge you, like Amex. They'll charge you a bit. So on top of the conversion rate, you want 0% conversion rate. Some charge, some don't. So yeah, and then that will save you quite a bit, over the course of a 14-day holiday. So that's that. So you've got your Disney, not that I always do Disney, but that Disney Universal. Then you've got your MCP app, as I always call it, MCP, like something like the game. And basically, always do that. You must do this. First time flying into it's flying into Terminal C this time, because now Virgin have moved over to Terminal C instead of Terminal A, I think it is. So here they are. Do you want to be in the vlog?
Yeah,
you want to be in the vlog? Here he is. Here he is. He's got the goods. Yeah, there you go. Evening. Bit a cheeky plug. There you go. There you go. And on that note, I'll pause it, but we'll carry on just telling people about all the icons and the apps they need for Florida. Yeah. So on that note, I'll see you in a bit. Ta-ra, ta-ra. See, not even prompted. Ta-ra. Hello again. It's always this bridge that I get mobbed. Excuse the pun there, mobbed. MCP is it? Mobile Passport Control. So that one, it's so easy to do. You download it, you put your name in, you scan I think they've fixed the bug of scanning your passport now. So scan your passport, and then you're in, that's you. And then you can then you have to submit a form. You can do all this before you get there. And then don't submit it till you get there, but you can do all the form up to that. Don't do anything else. And you just leave that there until you get there. And then obviously if you're with Virgin, it's now Terminal C. Then once you get there, obviously if you already got data, I'm going to go on to data roaming in a second. If you've got data, turn your data on, do your selfie, follow it all through, and then you will have a 4-hour countdown basically. 4 hours to then go and see the fairy, as I call it. The fairy hasn't been really happy with me. so they needed a secondary check, because like the ferry's getting old now, so they're not quite sure whether they're allowed to let me in or not. So they just want clarification. So the last 2 times I've been, I've had to have a secondary check. Not sure why. They've not told me. I've not asked. Because if they're going to tell me why, they'd tell me, wouldn't they? So yeah. So you do that. But then this MCP app makes you literally wait 2 or 3 minutes. Honestly, it skips the queue basically. It's a fast track. So within reason, obviously, but I'm not sure. So with C, Terminal C, you get your bags first, then you do border control. Whereas with Terminal A, you have to get into America to get your bags, basically. So like I say, if you want to watch the videos on the channel, the travel vlogs are on there, and again, I will try my best. It's Battle Galleon's shut and all. Not very good with reliability today. Yeah, there's another one closed. So Battle Galleon's is shut as well. So totally closed. Battle Galleon's. No water on. Oblivion's broken. Rita's shut. So not great today. So yeah, so what was I saying? So you've got your Universal, and then you've got so the ferry wasn't happy, so we'll have to see. It's slightly under a year since I got stopped the first time, so I'm preparing myself to be stopped again, because I just think it's going to drop off after a year. But I went obviously September, then January, got stopped again, and then obviously it's just before again. I've gone a bit earlier than the September I got stopped. Didn't say anything. I mean, the first one was really easy, really quick. A few questions. Didn't really say why, sorry or anything. We'll let you out. Have a good day. But that one, they asked the question. They said to me, "Are you going Epic Universe?" So I knew if you're going to ask that question, you're not going to let me in, are you? But then the second one was a bit more concerning, because they didn't let on quite quick, you see. There were no questions like that, just, are you on your own, blah, 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 blah. Very, very minuscule. So I don't know what's wrong with Battle Galleons. Nobody here, no staff on it either. So yeah, totally closed. So yeah, and it's only 20 to 3. Yeah, 2:45. Boom, closed. So yeah, and so that's that one. That's the MC Mobile Passport Controller app. You know, because if you don't do that, you could have a good 2-hour queue, depending on how massive immigration is and how the queue is on that one. So that's that one. Uber or Flight Light, I think it is, or like I go for Uber, but I think they depending on the time of day, some can be cheaper than others. I do probably need to Lyft, I think it's called, just another version. I do stick to Uber, but I might have a look into the other one, and then you can pick and choose, can't you? If you're using Uber, that is, obviously, but most people take a car, don't they? And that's what else app I think you need. I think that's about it. Obviously, your airline app, obviously, because then I think you can get free Wi-Fi now on Virgin if you're Flying Clubs member. You know, I think it's Flying Clubs member. But yeah, if you're, I can't remember the name of it, but if you're a member of the whatever it's called, Flying Club, yeah, their Virgin's reward program anyway. Yeah, you can get free Wi-Fi now, so that will save you a good 20 quid on that one. I think because it's cheaper now for them, Starlink, I think now. So yeah, that app, and then if you are a member of that, you get a free 7-day seats 7 days before. So yeah. So I think that's it regarding phone. Oh yeah, mobile phone roaming data. So I think, to be fair, Virgin giving 2 days. I don't know how much, but you only get it for 2 days. 1 or 2 gig, nothing, not a lot. Their app's shit, excuse the pun, boop, that one, but not great, the app on theirs. Don't know who that's by, Colette or something, but if it works, it's all right. You know, just get one of them. Just get one of them to, you know, because you need one of them to have data as soon as you get off the plane, you see. And then you can do your MCP, you know, your mobile passport control straight away. Then you haven't got to mess about with getting on their Wi-Fi. The other one is if you've used tractiontickets.com, which is quite good. They're the go-to kind of Orlando ticket provider. They normally give you a 1 gigabyte data SIM for free. Part of it just free because you bought tickets with them. With Hubby, that one is. Hubby eSIM. It's just an eSIM. Don't get a mobile number with that. Hence why I'm going to tell you if you want a proper mobile number that lasts a month, this is the other option. That one was a 1 gig, but then if you do their form, they give you another gig for free, just like a feedback form. There you go. There you go. Boom. There you go. So I got 2 gigs, and they last 7 days. So I bought 2 tickets separately, and I've got 2, so 1 gig, but lasts for 7 days. I think that's quite all you need, because Universal's quite all right regarding that Wi-Fi, to be fair. And then what else you got? And that's basically it for them. So they're the 2. I've got my other phone on 1. That'll be a spare phone that's on that collect thing, and then this one will have the 2 gig. And that should last me for 7 days. I probably won't use that until, because I think I only used about 6 gig, just under 6 gig, with obviously all the Wi-Fi usage as well. It shouldn't be too bad. Then if you're desperate, right, then 3 pay-as-you-go SIM. So literally just go on the pay-as-you-go website on 3. Just go on the website. Now you can have eSIM straight away. You couldn't before, but you can now. Get an eSIM, tenner. It is a tenner if you just want 40 gig at home, but then if you remember and you know what you're doing, you can buy a 1350 one, which should be 15 quid. They'll give you 120 gig in the UK, which will last a month, so you can use that until it runs out when you get back in the UK. But then you'll get 12 gig of usage for the whole month, which will cover you for the 2 weeks, if you're there for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. And that's 1350, but that is auto renew. So what you do is you do the auto renew data pack, but you must put the SIM in the phone, make sure it connects in the UK first, don't do it abroad, make sure you do all this before you go. Make sure it's in the phone and it's connected to the UK signal here. Once you've done that, then closer to the time, make sure you're not going to run out. They last 30 days, so once you get over the 30 days, you can then buy a data pack. Must be, I can't stress this enough, do not buy just a voucher. You must buy a direct data pack. It's called a data pack. And if you do an auto renew data pack for $13.50, should be 15, but you save 10%. Be $13.50, you should get stupid amounts of data, and then the 12 gig. 6 probably be enough, but depends on how you use your phone. But you can just buy a tenner one, that will get you 6. But if you do a tenner and you do a month only one, and then if you think you're going to forget, just buy the tenner one on its own for once a month, but once singly a month, and then that's it, won't do it again. But if you think, because you can do it straight away, buy it, then it'll auto renew, and then find in the settings, turn auto renew off, done. And then obviously you still keep your data, it just then won't auto renew. So what they want you to do is buy the auto renew, forget you've left it on, and then they'll charge you another $13.50 after the next month, 30 days later. But you get more data, if you know what I mean. So that's another rhyme for you. So, but if you don't think you can remember that, just buy the tenner. You'll get 40 gig for the UK use before you go. So what you can do is, if you're not too bothered about your normal number, keep that on and keep the other one on. Make sure data roaming is off on your normal number that's going to cost you money. Just leave that off, but you can still have that on abroad. But the problem is having 2 lines on your phone will drain your battery a little bit quicker. So if you can, turn the UK number off totally, and then just go with that number, and then give any family or friends that new number, and then you've got then your new number up to the airport and away. It'll be free for them to ring, free for you to ring out. You know, it doesn't cost you. A lot of people get confused when they ring out. Just because you're in the United States, it's going to cost them money. It doesn't. You're still ringing a UK number. It doesn't matter the location where they are. So that's what you can do. You give them the temporary number for the 14 days that you're going to be out, and then you got number, and then obviously when you get back, you can still use it until it runs out. So that's one way of doing it. But I'd say, like I say, don't have both lines on if they're both eSIMs, or a SIM and an eSIM. If you have both of them together, it is going to run your battery down way quicker than having just one line on. So that's Dean's quick app update for Orlando. I'll put that in the description of it's in there, but you know, I know it's not tied, but I don't want to just do a normal video because not a lot's changed, and I have said it before. You know, and nothing's changed. I do have to keep looking. They've kind of changed Crafty 3. It used to be a lot less, but obviously when you buy the data packs now, you only get like 6. It used to be the whole lot. So if you got 40 gig, you could use the 40 gig all in abroad. You can't now. It's limited. But that'll do the job for most people. And then all you do is then you've got 180 days before that number gets deleted. So all you do is either leave it and then just buy another one when you next go away, or put a $5 on it and then do a text message once every so often, and you'll keep that number then. So on that note, that's about it, I think, regarding apps. So you got your Universal, your Disney app, put your tickets on them. You got your obviously airline, get your mobile boarding pass on all them. And with Virgin, if you go into a Universal hotel, I don't think you need to print anything off these days, because once you hand over your passport, they don't even want to see the voucher for the hotel now. So I don't have any tickets now, because I don't even do anything with Virgin now. I use Uber, you see. So you don't need anything, but I will have it as a PDF just in case. But I don't think I need to print it off. So yeah, park apps, flight airline app. Your main one is your mobile passport control, and then get a free pay-as-you-go SIM. Once you put it in your phone, register for the app. Quite straightforward. Once you've got it on once you've got your app sorted, then you can just buy the data pack directly. But please only buy the data pack. Do not top it up. It's not a top-up voucher. You can buy these data packs separately, and then you're buying it $13.50, done, gone, and then you're not buying a top-up, so to speak. So on that note, we'll get to the next location, which will be here. I'm just going to pause, and I'll be back. Trot. Hello again. So that's all that for you. So I hope you enjoyed that. Well, not enjoyed it, but hopefully it was beneficial for you regarding. And if I get any more tips, I'll let them know. In between I go, I'll let you know throughout. So if you're thinking of going, stick around and I will tell you. So no fire on again. They didn't get the finger out and they get the fire on.
Let's go.
So yeah, evening. Nothing. Not a sausage. No. So that didn't last long then, did it? So yeah. So if I get any more tips for you, I'll share them on here for you. Probably next week I'll kind of try and get a pool of them, and yeah, and obviously I'll go through bits and bobs like Halloween. Halloween Horror Nights is a good one. That'll be I know the event's subject to change, but I can go through this year's updated 2 o'clock opening, because they're definitely trying to make it a bit better experience, in my opinion. Because if you go and watch last year's vlog, was it last year's vlog? I think it was, Halloween Horror Nights vlog. I mean, I start on a downer as it is. Literally, you can't sit down and wait because the queue lines there, because it was like staying screen, they were opening the queue lines like from 4 o'clock. But you can't sit down on the tarmac because it's roasting. So here you are, just sitting down, sweating, absolutely sweating, and then I gauged that I still had a 20-minute wait, but they didn't open till 5, so absolute nightmare. So yeah, so if I get any more, I'll let you know. Let you know on that one. So yeah, nothing cracking off on there. So we'll get to the new location for you, get the next area of the park, and I can play my little jingle. Yeah, get the little jingle going. I don't think there's anything else. Oh yeah, so and hopefully, so because I've got my MX card, I've got my gold card, which is £195, but it's free for your first year, and you get 4 free lounge passes. But because we went in January, they were full. You can pre-book, but hopefully, because it's not Christmas time, it'll be a goer. And I only want a bit of food, you see, but it's probably not worth the. Well, it is for free, but it's certainly not worth it. So as soon as I come back from Orlando, that car's getting cancelled. I've got the free version to keep the points. The points are all right because then you can get points. Transfer the MX points into Virgin points, and you get money off your holiday. And on that note, so here we are. So we'll get over to Catania Canyon. I think that's next on the Ode map, isn't it? See you in a minute. Ta-ra, play the clip. Ta-ra. Hello again, made it to Catania Canyon, so that means I've got another 5 seconds of time in something. I don't know what yet, so there you go, 5 seconds of time. Shall we say the Crystal Dome? I don't know, but like I say, 5 more seconds to get out the car park before it locks you in. There you go. So yeah, 5 seconds of time. I can't see myself. It keeps going down. I can put it up and then it goes down again. Hello, evening. So a wasparium. Not a lot of that here. Not at all. There's not a sausage here now because Battle Galleons is shut. So yeah, not a sausage. So on that note, on to the next one. He really didn't do very well, really, did it on the map? Missed another one down here. Oh well, Mr. Anonymous. Ta-ra. Hello again, another one shut. Curse of Alton Manor, boom, closed. So not doing very well today. I don't know, we had a power cut. I don't think we have. But another one closed. That's Rita. Was closed, I don't think she was closed long. Battle Galleons looks not as if it's opened all day, so not looking good. So yeah. So this is Gloomy Wood for you. Didn't get that on the map, but we'll get to the final location now for you. There you go. So I'll play that now for you. Ta-ra! Hello again, how are we? Evening, how are you? So we made it to the final location, Forbidden Valley, and I'll just get it out of the pocket. 5 seconds of time in the something, in the Crystal Dome or whatever it is. So probably 15 seconds to get out of the car park, more like, before it makes you pay again. There you go. So yeah, we're still working. We're doing really well with that. Still going. Since it's been fixed, not a problem. I don't think it's been grounded for a while. Not when I visited anyway. So we're on a good streak with that. Really good. There you go. So, not a lot to say here really, other than what a shame. There you go. Just need that to happen again, don't we, really? So yeah, no sign of any fountains or anything, so they missed the boat on that one. Because it's September next in a couple of weeks, isn't it? So, who knows for next year? We need to get the finger out and get the fountains on. So yeah, really bad. It's longer than that. I could stay around just in case Moo's on, but I can't be bothered to do that. It's 3:15. I'm gonna get a sharp exit. I think might pop to Cherry Tree because they are still open. They're having a refit. So yeah, they're having a refit, and I might have a Yorkie wrap. So yeah, that's the few food of choices today. I think it might change. It normally does. So how busy is Nemi on? Galactica was 85, 50 for Nemi, 50. So yeah, I didn't come on the monorail again. I walked in, used the Galactica gate. So yeah, and I was when I last week I didn't realise where I was literally by Creeley, and I did ask the question, any chance I can pop in and just pop in and get a photo in the dryer, but again no email reply. Nearly actually went. I'm not paying entrance fee just to do that and come straight out again, but I did nearly clear off to Creeley. So yeah, so the other one's still there, so they've got one not doing much at the moment. So yeah, so quite busy to be fair. It wasn't when I walked in, even though they're parking on J. Oh, I need to fob you off as well, don't I? I need to fob you off. I need to remember to get one in on me and put my one in my wallet, so I don't have to go back to the car to put one back in. But I might leave it this week, and I'll do one next week because I'm down by J. So yeah, nearly an automatic lock in there. Oh, this one's closed and all. They're not doing very well. What's cracking off? Boom, closed. Another one closed. So, on that note, I'll see you on the outside when I've finished. I'll be back in a second. And that'll be it for this one. And I'll just get you a bit of debrief at the end, and I'll see you in a bit. Ta-ra! Boom, closed. Hello again, how are we? So that's your lot for this one. Got another one before I go, I think. Get you another one in, and then I'll squeeze maybe 2 Peacock pins in Orlando. Why does this phone keep going down? I've just turned the brightness up. I have to turn it back on. So I don't know why it keeps going back down. I can only see myself. So yeah. So this is round 4 a Peacock pin. So and I'll get you. Obviously, there will be one more. Round 5. Yeah. So there'll be only one in Orlando. Get you one of them. Quite easy. I can do most of it on my phone. But if not, if I don't do it, it'll be here again when I get back. There'll be no rush. It doesn't have to be in the 6 weeks. But if I'd have known what last week was going to be, what fast it was going to be, I wouldn't have gone. But like I said in that previous video, go and watch it if you haven't. Some of it was nice, you know, food-wise. But I didn't even have an inkling that I'd be denied access. But oh well, we'll wipe that one off, like I said. But we got what we wanted, to a degree. But you know, Can't always have it, but it just shows how bad the world's got, unfortunately, isn't it? So yeah, guilty until proven innocent. But shouldn't be like that, should it? You know, I'm only doing a bit of fun, you know, for content for you guys. But enough of that. We'll gloss over that and we'll start afresh. It has got me down a little bit, obviously, you know, because you don't expect these things, do you? So on that note, I think that's about it. So we'll get you on next week. We'll be back, and then I'll do you a general overview of Orlando. Any tips, any questions about Orlando you want, put them in the comments below. If you're thinking about going, and I can comment them, or even better, I'll include them in next week's video. Be an Orlando special. Tips on Orlando. So, and Halloween Horror Nights and stuff. So, put your questions in the comments, and I'll select a few, if I get any, that is. And then I'll read them out on the next week's thing. And then that'll probably come really late, and we'll have a cargo closing. Steak and chips. Yeah, come really late, get me discount. Come about 3 o'clock, and then I'll have my steak and chips, because that'll be the last time I can get it, because I'll be away then. It'll be gone here till the 31st. So I think that sounds an idea. So yeah, if you've got any Orlando questions, pop them in the comments, or Instagram or Twitter. Message me on there, and then I'll select a few. If I only get a few, they'll all be answered. And then yeah, and then I can write a few out and read them all off. You know, how to do Florida sensibly on the channel next week. You know, any help, it all helps, doesn't it? But if you've got any of them niggling questions, comment below. So yeah, it all helps, doesn't it? You know, it is a big task, isn't it, going Orlando. So let's see if they move the bin. I put on Twitter that it wasn't there, so I'll end on that bit, and then I won't get you a fob off this time. I won't do that. I'll do that next time, or I might hide you too. Shall I do a bonus? Get you a bonus one next week. So I'll be in the same place, you see. So I'll be in the same place. I don't really want to do it in the same place, you see. So have they moved it since I got here? Doesn't look like it. No, the Peacock wasn't watching today, so it's still in the same place as it was when I got here. So the Peacock's not in today, so it's not really protecting the yeah, there it is, backwards. So that should be on there. Not really doing its job, protecting the death trap. And on that note, hope you enjoyed this one. The Crystal Peacock. Get you the crystal out. There you go. So I've got about 20 seconds to get out once you've paid. There you go. So there's your Crystal Peacock. So on that note, I'll see you in a bit. Ta-ra. Ta-ra.
La de ma bum bum. La de ma bum bum.